Hello learners, very good morning. This is your boss man Sagar.Utekar and currently you are watching day 14 of Linux Day Final War series where we are going to discuss about system monitoring and log management. Let's get started. As you already know, all the notes and exercises are up to date on our Linux Day Final Boss GitHub repository, so fork it and give it a start. Till day 14, you can read the notes because those are up to date. Okay. Let's get started with day 14. By the end of day 14, you will have a clear understanding of how to monitor your system resources such as CPU, memory, disk, network in real time. Understand and interpret system load and performance metrics, how to locate, read, and analyze log files effectively, how to set up log rotations and cleanup. Troubleshoot performance issues using monitoring tools and the commands available for us. Implement monitoring best practices. Estimated time for this complete exercise is 1 hour, but if you can also finish before that, that's okay. Yeah. Why monitoring and logs matter? For the proactive monitoring, catch the issues before user notices this. To try to prevent the outages, maintain uptime SLAs, can identify bottlenecks early in your system, quick root cause analysis, detect intrusions and anomalies, track growth trends, and maintain audit logs. So all these things you can do using the proactive monitoring and logs available from your system. You can find out the common patterns for your system. Okay, you can find out if there are any threat detection or intrusions happening on your system. Then maintain audit logs to meet HIPAA compliant and PCI compliant. Um, do a quick root cause analysis. So that is why monitoring and logging is very important for us. For the sample environment setup, you can copy paste this command and it will create these directories. It will create a base log file with the sample data. Okay. Um, yes, this all these commands are going to generate couple of different log files which are we going to use in our current practices. So first part is for the system resource monitoring and the second part is for log management. Let's get started with that. Just a moment. I'll clean up this screen. So as part of clear this out. Perfect. So the first category is system. Under this, we are going to talk about couple of commands like command top, which we discussed yesterday as well. Just we discussed top command help us to it real-time process where it- there are different options available. So top is for real-time process here. So if you want to check the usage per process which are there in your system, then you can use top. H top is another command. It is just an enhanced version of top. Then we have command called free. Free command gives you memory usage stats. uptime of your system can be checked using uptime command, system uptime and load average. Now your load average also appears in top and edge top as well. Okay. Then we have another command VM start. This gives you virtual memory statistics. Then we have IO start. This gives you CPU and IO starts. F command gives you disk space use. DU. DU command gives you directory space usage. If you want to check the sizes of your directories, then you can use DU command. Okay. Another very important, I guess this is command SAR is for checking system activity report. And finally, if you want to put any command repeatedly, then you can use watch command. At least these commands are very important for you as a DevOps or engineer. Monitor your system. Couple of these commands we have been using a lot. Uh, okay, if we can run this command and some practical. Let me screen. Perfect. Top command we already know. This gives us the number of processes running. It's a process view, right? The process ID, the user for the process, virtual memory for the process priority, CPU usage, memory usage. Along with that, you will also total. This is uptime of your system, the number of users available, load average, number of tasks running, CPU, etc., etc. Okay. Similarly, HTOP is there. So we can install a new package using sudo apt. Okay. HTOP is just fancy top, I would say. Let me tell you one of the question which got asked to me during my Apple interview. Okay, so they asked me to explain what are these load averages in the RG1. Okay. What is this 0.34, or this will keep changing, but these are what are these three values and how to read them. So load average are nothing but number of processes waiting for CPU time, um, and that is calculated based on average over the 1 minute. This is average over 5 minutes, and this is average over 15 minutes. How many processes are waiting for CPU time? So this is load 1, load 5, and load 15, I guess. Yeah. How to read them? If load per CPU is lesser than 0.7, 0.7, which means it is healthy. You don't need to take any action. If load per CPU is between 0.7 to 1, which means your system is busy but okay. If it goes beyond 1, which means 1 to 1.5, it is getting stress. There are lot many processes which are trying to consume CPU time. And if it goes beyond 1.5, since your system is overloaded, you are currently running more than processes than CPU can handle. That is the distribution of load per CPU in your system. Okay, yeah, you can explain in that way. This was actually genuine question asked by my hiring manager, Apple interview. Now the next command is free. Free command tells you memory usage statistics. Let me, it's visible, right? So it gives you the details of your memory, RAM, and the swap memory as well. So total is a total physical RAM available, and total swap for swap it's not. Then used is for RAM used by the processors. Free is the completely unused RAM. Then third is RAM used by TMP, TMPFS or shared memory. Buff cache is used for disk caching, and again available is a RAM available for new apps. That is the interpretation of the free command output. Make sure whenever you are executing any command, when I mentioned these in previous video, to try to understand what is the output, what is the total meaning, free meaning. Because based on this, you create a Prometheus matrix um, later for your Kubernetes or maybe a remote service. You need to understand what are the different kind of details free command or any commands are providing, and based on that, you can easily create monitoring. Okay. Next is df-h is for df command gives you the disk space usage, overall hard disk usage. Okay. You can see there are different disk available on my team mounted on this path, and the size is given, used, how much disk has been used, how much disk is available, and this is a percentage conversion. How you can create monitoring based on this? Let's say, okay, there is some disk available on my system. This is root directory, which is the file system is day2. If this usage goes beyond 80 or less than 80, which means my system is healthy or my disk is okay, I can utilize it. If it is less than 80, let's say if it is between 80 to 90, which means you need to plan some cleanup activity, make the space for it. If it goes beyond 90, which means it is very critical and you need to how and you need to take a action on that. Otherwise, your system start failing. Okay? If it goes beyond 100%, definitely your system is going to fail and crash. So make sure you have a proper cleanup activity for your disk. Then we have the next command is du hyphen h or okay, permission denied. But with du you can check out uh, directory space usage for each directory. What is the size? There is a very important question which get asked in the interviews is that how to check the large files in your system on current path, large log files. So you can do du hyphen h and then give a path of that directory and sort that. Okay, this is going to sort that, and now you can get first 10 if they ask you to find top 10 files. Okay, these are the directories which are consuming um, disk. Also, you can use find command that we checked. You can do find and then find the files using size. Let's say they ask you to find the files which are more than 100 MB of size. Then you can do like this. You need sudo. There is you can find like this as well. Okay. Now let's go back, and these are very important commands which I wanted to go. You can check all the commands for the system resource monitoring. Just a recap. So top command gives you real-time process file, and stop is enhanced interactive monitor. Free is for checking the free memory use. Which uptime will give you the system uptime and load average, which is also available in top and stop. VM start is for virtual memory statistics. IO start, df is very important command, gives disk space usage. The h command, h option, because it gives returns the output in human readable format. You can also check the inode usage with df. Then directory space usage can be checked using command. Again, use -h for human readable output. Um, R you can check for system activity report and tryouts. This is giving you entire system report for you. You can perform this and also try to understand all the information about all the commands. Let me create the environment for my Mac. I'll quickly jump Day14. Okay, can perform these operations. So uptime for my system has been off for 12 days. I need to restart my computer, but you can see uptime has been 12 days. Load average is also here. Then you can also check free hyphen h, free command, not since it is max some of the. uh, stop at least. Stop is giving the same output for us. Each stop is fancy stop command output. Then we can check um, disk space page in df -. Then next is our disk space usage by the directory. Perfect. Try to run this in Linux since I'm using Mac. Some of the commands are not. I already showed you. Start, but not. I try on my Linux machine. It is working because all those commands are for the Linux. Okay, so that is all for first part. Let's now for the these are important advanced monitoring. Just check that out. Okay, system activity report. So you can check out CPU usage, memory usage using star and disk usage. If they ask you to find top memory consumers, then you can run the command ps because ps aux command give us all processes. Is giving all the processes, then you can filter out you. Okay, just check this out. Here I do dot this option available. ACP. Yeah, for Linux it works. If they ask you find the top memory consumers, then you can sort the processes using sort command. And if you wish to get only 10, then you can use aid with pipe. The next is log management. Understanding Linux logs are also again important. We have different log commands available in our system. We can use journalctl command, tail command, head, cat, lace. Let's check that out. Let me up. Second part of this video is log management. For log management, we have command journalctl. We have command tail, head. Head command we just executed a couple of times. Then we have cat, lace. Then grape is also there. Hawk and said already, checked in couple of previous videos. The journal CTL help you to query system journal logs. Journal logs. There are multiple options which you can use. For example, -u is there. If you wish to check the logs of particular system, then you can use -u. -p is there to check the priority level, etc. Tail is to view end of file. It starts reading from end of file, and then you can get a log from of file. It is for viewing logs from beginning of. Cat displays entire file. If you want to get a display of entire file, then you can use cat. This is going to give you to file page by page, pagination. Or is similar like a this, but a simple pager. Grep, as we know, it is for searching text, and set are for the text process. Seed is just a stream editor. Find and replace. Stream. You go to Linux system. Particularly main directory which you always check is your var log. Here you will have the all logs files. Couple of very important are var log, syslog. This one. It is for general system messages. Then kernel.log is there. It is for kernel messages. We have boot.log is for boot messages. There will be multiple auth.log for authentication, secure, secure.log. Then for the services, you will have directories created. So let's say if I Nginx running, install let's try to install Nginx, and it is going to create log file active and start it. Okay, now you see that for Nginx, it has created a directory under this var log, and there are multiple log files available here. So for every system, every service, it is going to create log files under this directory. So you can check from here and check the logs for that. Let's try to run the couple of commands, like kernel ctl. It is going to give you all logs. If you want new logs first, then you can do journal ctl -r. It is going to reverse that. So all new logs will come first. Okay. If you want to check the logs of any particular service, then journal ctl and then name of the service. Currently, don't have any logs for the Nginx, but you can use it. Let's say you want only uh, error logs, then you can say journal ctl -p is for priority, and then give the um, the priority level there, or you want critical logs, then you can say critical logs available here. Grit. If you want logs of logs from yesterday, then you can also do the scenes command like this, or logs from yesterday. Okay, this is one. Now, grep command you already know. Let's say you want to search the error logs in Linux. I think this one we can try it here. Detail not available. That's okay. But at least grep. Yeah, we have grep here, so we can try it. Let's say I want to say search error logs from any file, then I can use grep command. Grep the word which I want to search or the pattern which I want to search, and the file path from where I want to search it. Var log. Here. I want to search only error logs from here, then grep the word pattern log. Now it's giving me only error log. Check that out, the video of grep, egrep, awk, and acd which we discuss, and that will help you to get good understanding of all these commands. Similarly, this is what I have explained here. So grep is for the basic grep searches. Awk is going to help you to work very complex patterns for the searching. If you wish to print out some columns from files, that can also be possible. Seed is for the text manipulation. So if you want to search any text and replace it, then seed is good. Okay. Yeah. The next part is log rotation. Log rotations are very important. Otherwise, logs, you don't do a log rotation, then your system will grow. Eventually, logs will keep on growing and disk will freeze up. And at the end, your system will crash. You need to make sure you compress old logs, delete those old logs, and create empty log files that new logs will can put. Try out this command log rotate. Um, and set up log rotation for daily, weekly, just try it out. Okay. This is a configuration example here. As that is done, I think the last part is very important, part 4, which is performance troubleshooting. Check this out. There are a couple of different scenarios, the troubleshooting scenarios I have given. For example, your system is slow, then how to debug that issue and utilize the commands which we just now discussed. Stop is stop and check the CPU percentage. Let's say your system start crashing, then you can check the memory usage. Disk operations are slow, then you can check IO wait. Network is slow, then this command. Okay. Sample exercises are also given here, and additionally, interview questions. Very good interview questions I have tried to add it. Once that is done, complete this checklist. I know it's very long, but this is going to help you a lot. Most of your Linux interview questions will be around troubleshooting scenarios. What if your website is slow? How are you going to debug that? Start checking uptime, top, check the connections, check the logs, etc. Right? And that is all. For tomorrow, we are going to discuss about networking and troubleshooting. So, uh, watch that video, and before that, complete this day 14 exercise. Thank you very much for watching this video till then.